Recent conflict, 2025-2026. Current war-like escalation. Recent news shows that a serious military conflict has erupted between Iran and the United States, in alliance with Israel. In February 2026, the US and Israel launched a major military operation against Iran called Operation Epic Fury. They carried out air and missile strikes on Iranian military and nuclear-related sites, citing threats from Iran's regime and its nuclear program. The Guardian +1. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was reportedly killed in the initial attacks, leading to further tensions. The Guardian. Iran has responded with missile and drone attacks against U.S. bases in the Middle East, e.g., in Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, resulting in casualties on both sides. Reuters +1. The conflict has spread regionally, with missile exchanges involving Israel and Gulf states, and diplomatic strains, e.g., Saudi Arabia summoned Iran's envoy. The Times of India. This situation is extremely volatile and carries the risk of broader war across the Middle East. It's not yet an officially declared US-Iran war, like World War conflicts, but it functions as one in terms of military engagement. Main long-term causes of US-Iran conflict. The causes are rooted in decades of geopolitical tension, not just one event. 1. 1979 Iranian Revolution and hostage crisis. After the Islamic Revolution overthrew the US-backed Shah, Iranian students took 52 American diplomats hostage at the US Embassy in Tehran. This lasted 444 days and led to a complete breakdown in diplomatic relations. Wikipedia. 2. US sanctions and nuclear tensions. The US fears that Iran's nuclear program could produce weapons. This led to heavy international sanctions, the 2015 nuclear deal, JCPOA, which limited Iran's program in exchange for sanctions relief. The U.S. withdrawal from the deal in 2018 and reimposition of sanctions, increasing tensions again. Purpose NAS +1. 3. Regional influence in proxy wars. Iran supports allied militias, e.g. in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, which the U.S. sees as destabilizing. The U.S. counters this through alliances with other regional powers. This competition fuels repeated clashes. Number analytics. 4. Past military actions and retaliation. There have been intermittent lethal clashes. U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear and military targets. Iran firing missiles at U.S. bases. The U.S. killing Iranian leaders, e.g. General Qasem Soleimani in 2020. These cycles contribute to mistrust and escalation. World Conflicts Monitor. 5. Strategic interests in the Middle East. The U.S. wants to secure oil routes, protect allies like Israel and Gulf states, and limit Iran's influence. Iran wants autonomy in the region and resists what it sees as Western dominance. In summary, category key issue, recent conflict, 2025-2026. Major strikes by US and Israel against Iran, Iran counterattacks, regional involvement. Historic root causes, 1979 revolution, hostage crisis, nuclear dispute, sanctions. Strategic rivalry, influence in Middle East, support for opposing groups, security concerns.